Hello there, this is Jesse Coffee with my Warner Brothers related VHS collection videos. These are titles that have from companies that have some sort of relation to Warner, um, but are their own separate collections. So for this part, I'm going to focus on my Thorn EMI slash US Thorn EMI slash HBO Cannon slash HBO VHS entities. That's all right with you? Slash and then slash what was it? Turn and then slash in turn titles that are related to Lorimar, which is a company that Warner acquired. You'll be surprised, and I'm gonna keep the last two collections surprise. Okay, so they're all from this end of the shelf, I think. That one right there. First one, we'll begin with the Thorn EMIs. And the first one I've got is SOS Titanic. This is a 1979 TV movie, I think. And label fell off some time ago. Here's the top one. I have no idea what video store this came from. There a week year code or a print date? No. Unfortunately, my this was the tape that caused a connection in my VCR that did it for good, and I'm still trying to find a new one. As of this writing, I keep putting it on and off again. Next are my tapes of Upstairs, Downstairs. This it says they're a 14-volume series in color, and that's obviously the non-US spelling of that word, in case you couldn't tell. This is on a London Weekend television production from Weekend Video and distributed through Thorn EMI. I think it has the tapes inside. The first one has the Thorn label on it, but all of these tapes, I think, have the HBO Video logo at the beginning. And then they toss out the London Weekend television thing. Manufacturing date is August 3rd, 1988, and print date is August 16th, 1988. So that's volume 3 over there. Here's volume 5. This one also has the Thorn EMI label on it. Manufacturing date was May 30th, 1988, and the print date is June 13th, 1988. And there's volume 6. Manufacturing date was September 10, 1988, and print date September 16th that year. Upstairs, Downstairs, volume 7. I think these all ran for 50 minutes. Oh. Manufacturing date was November 28th, 1988, and print date is November 30th, 1988. And let's first make sure this is closed properly. It is. Volume 8. And print date on that one is November 17th, 1988. And finally, we have Volume 2. These all have weirdly assigned. The catalog number assignment for these was really random, which is why I'm showing them so randomly. It opens from the back, actually. And this one actually does have the HBO video label on it. This last volume that I have of Upstairs Downstairs does. Print date is October 25th, 1989. And here's Flashpoint. This is a tape I made myself. 1984 JFK assassination conspiracy thriller. And I put a print date up there of November 29th, 1984. Then there's Amadeus, Movie of the Year, winner of 8 Academy Awards. This is my only Thorn EMI HBO videotape. This is a great film from Milos Forman in 1984, and winner of that year's Academy Award for Best Picture, of course. It's in digital audio hi-fi stereo. This one surprisingly doesn't have the legal warning at the beginning. After the black screen, it just goes straight to the Thorn EMI HBO video logo. Recorded on a Scotch tape. And it was printed during the 36th week of 1985. Oh, there's another. Oh, here's another Thorn EMI tape. This one is on Thorn EMI HBO. There's a Thorn EMI tape of an HBO thing. This one does have the Thorn EMI logo on the tape master. Very familiar one. Heaven help us. Well, someone paid a hefty $79.95 for it. Wasn't me. There's a couple of stickers on it. And this was printed during the 14th week of 1985. No, 19th week of 1985. Sorry about that. Here's my, here are my HBO Cannon tapes. This is the only one I have to come in, like this sort of case. It's the Manhattan Project. This one is a Glad Entertainment production. HBO Cannon had video deals with that company and box set theatrical ones. Here's the tape itself. And label is long since fallen off, and the print date on this tape is December 4th, 1986. Then here's, now the rest are in cardboard slipcases, unless otherwise noted. This is, Cry of the Banshee. Vincent Price is taught by a servant of Satan in this originally American International movie, and then it was acquired by Orion. And HBO Cannon had a deal with Orion to release a lot of like American International films, mainly those that star Vincent Price. This one does. It's from 1970. This one was an early blockbuster rental. You see, there, be a friend, rewind when you reach the end. Sticker on there. And the print date on this tape is August 3rd, 1987. Here's Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason in Nothing in Common. This one has a couple of previews in the beginning for, I think one of them is Mona Lisa, and there is another one that I can't name off the top of my head. TriStar Pictures film from 1986. And print date on this tape is April 5th, 1987. Here's A Week with Raquel, a 7-day wake up and shape up program, 15 minutes a day. This is how the main title is supposed to be read, that way. And this one is Raquel Welch. Yes. Plus Raquel's first hit music video. I have no idea if it ever made it outside this tape. The video, that is. That Raquel did. Print date on this tape is March 11th, 1987. Now for my regular HBO videotapes. I'll begin with the not-so-great moments in sports. The Ultimate Sports Blooper video. For some reason, this only has the HBO video logo at the top. This has nothing else at the top except for the HBO video logo, which is quite awkward. And manufacturing date is March 10th, 1989. And print date is March 15th, 1989. Then we have Rommel, The Strange Death of the Desert Fox. This is part of a series called The Warlords. The only tape I have in that series. It has the UPC code and the ISBN number at the top for some reason. And there are other volumes in the series, of course, like Patton, The Man Behind the Myth, Hitler, Portrait of a Tyrant, Churchill, The Private War, Kamikaze, Mission of Death, Hitler's Master Race, The Mad Dream of the SS, and MacArthur, The Defiant General. This came from Circus Video somewhere. I have no idea where that place was at. And the print date on this tape is April 13th, 1989. And here is a tape I have in a cut box. That's on the next two tapes from HBO that I have are in cut boxes. One of them is Platoon, winner of the Best Picture Award for 1986. This is a Hemdale film, originally distributed by Orion Pictures, and video rights were with HBO, of course. Has the ISBN number on the spine. And this came from Major Video in the El Dorado Center in Tucson. So it's here in town. And the print date on here is October 5th, 1987. I think this got released on Vestron around the same time because Hemdale was pretty confused as to which to turn for video distribution of this movie, and Hoosiers. I'm gonna check to see if I'm right on that or not. Yes, I am right, and I have no idea why Hemdale went to two companies to release this for video distribution. And in rapid succession, too. Let's see. Okay, the next tape, the other tape that I have from HBO that's in the cut box that I have, it is No Way Out with Kevin Costner and Gene Hackman. Is it a crime of passion or an act of treason? Spine's gone on this one. And as for the tape, it just starts right at the Orion Pictures logo. For some reason. Despite the tape actually looking like this. Well, the pickup reel of the tape anyway. It just starts with the Orion Pictures logo on there here. I have no idea why. The manufacturing date is January 18th, 1988, and print date is January 24th, 1988. And, let me it out box. Yeah. Let me turn this one around a bit. Here's an HBO screening copy, not for resale, of Billy Crystal's Midnight Train to Moscow. This was his tour of Russia from 1988 actually. Now I've decided to put off uploading this one outside of the opening until further notice because I have, well, for one, I'm pretty busy with a lot of different things all the time. I always am. And for another, well, if I upload this thing in full, I'll probably be accused of being a Russian propagandist or something. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I am a staunch supporter of the Ukraine. Of Ukraine. No, excuse me. Not of Ukraine. Of Ukraine. I stand with them in their fight to survive the Russian army. The evil, evil Russian army. Has a date on there of November 16th, 1989. I have no idea if that's the release date or the print date. Then here's Torville and Teen, Path to Perfection. Now, this had a homemade end label at some point, but it fell off. And the label's kind of ripped up. Manufacturing date is July 11th, 1991, and print date is July 12th, 1991. This is from the Thames Video Collection. Up next is an HBO film that they distributed through Warner Brothers. But since it was produced by HBO, they had the video rights automatically. This is Blake Edwards' Switch, with Ellen Barkin, Jimmy Smits, Joe Beth Williams, and Lorraine Bracco. This one has a sweepstakes promo on in the beginning. And there's the tape itself. I think the manufacturing date is October 7th, 1991. And the print date is October 8th of 1991. Here's The Haunted Palace. Vincent Price. This is another of the American International Vincent Price movies that were on HBO. What the fuck is this? It's some type of back the blue bullshit that I'm not really interested in, as it turns out, so I just clicked out of the tab that it was playing in. I'm sorry you had to hear some of that blare through. Manufacturing date is June 10th, 1991, and print date is June 19th, 1991. I have one of those regular HBO Pictures movies. Most of their movies were made for their own cable channel. And this was one of them. I hear HBO had very high quality stuff, so I'm willing to check their stuff out. You know, especially in the VHS era. So their teams I keep around. So if I want to watch one of their works, I might. Here's Descending Angel with George C. Scott, Diane Lane, and Eric Roberts. Now, when I got this had the front cover of another tape plastered on it. It was covering up the back hugely, and one day I decided to go somewhere, get out a few disinfecting wipes, and then I scrubbed the thing off to get that stuff out, and I did a very thorough job of that, as you can see. There's the tape itself. It's from Video Craze, and there's the 602 number on it because we didn't get the 520 until 1995 as the area code. Anyway, the manufacturing date is April 10th, 1991, and print date is April 19th, 1991. It's from Video Craze. They were in East 22nd Street here in Tucson. Here's a Samuel Goldwyn Home Entertainment tape. This one is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. HBO released a lot of Samuel Goldwyn movies on tape, especially the older Samuel Goldwyn movies during the 90s. They had the video rights to their old movies. It's a 1947 film. And includes the original theatrical trailer on it, which is a nice little bonus. Manufacturing date is April 13th, 1992, and print date is April 14th, 1992. There's Ricochet with Denzel Washington, John Lithgow, and Ice-T. He's a cop accused of murder, and the only man who knows he's innocent is the killer who framed him. This is one case that's going to be settled out of court, apparently. And that's Ricochet for you. This is another Warner Brothers movie that was released. That was presented by HBO and released to Warner Brothers theatrically, and once again, HBO had automatic video rights to this one because they produced it. There's their label and it fell off. And the manufacturing date is February 11th, 1993, and print date is February 19th, 1993. I have, they also released some Miramax stuff before, and they were, in fact, the primary distributor of Miramax tapes before Disney bought that company. Another of the, another company that Miramax had a deal with before Disney bought that studio was Paramount, which ironically now owns all the Miramax films, I think. Anyway, this is one of the Miramax films that HBO released, and this is the full screen copy for screening purposes only, not for rental or sale. This one is Map of the Heart. Map of the Human Heart, I should say. Has Jason Scott Lee, Bruce Lee and Dragon, $40 million smash. Patrick Byrne, Sleeping with the Enemy and Love Crimes. And Parallel of Innocent Blood and La Femme Nikita. And John Cusack as Say Anything, the Grifters. There's the tape itself. Screen copy only. And once again, I have no idea if this is a print date or the manufacturing date, but it says on here. No, I have no idea if this is the print date or the release date, but the label has a date of June 18th, 1993, and there's a date in your code down there of the 112th day of 1993. Here is HBO's hottest moments. 60 minutes of spectacular, one-of-a-kind performances on HBO over the past 20 years. I think this came with a copy of Sports Illustrated, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, special gift edition, not for retail sale. And it just has a custom black label on it. And the print date on this tape is March 2nd, 1992, and in the style of MGMUA's own tapes, which is kind of fitting because both HBO and MGMUA were distributed by Warner back in the 90s. Just that Warner's tapes didn't get credit. Just that Warner didn't get credit on HBO tapes, but got credit on MGMUA's. Here's when it was a game 2. I don't have when it was a game 1, and I'm not sure there was a when it was a game. And I'm gonna check to see if there was a when it was a game 3. Yes, there was. And the series stopped there. It's a sports documentary from 1992, produced by Black Canyon Productions for HBO Sports. Print date is June 24th, 1993. There's also a manufacturing date down there of June 14th, 1993. There's the top date. Which is June 24th, 1993, as I said. And now we enter the years when the company was known as HBO Home Video. Here's one with this increasingly decrepit looking sticker. It says this movie is for sale only. And this one would be Against the Wall. 30 men died, the story never will. There's the tape. And this is actually the R-rated version. There was also... I'm sorry about the abrupt jump cut. I had to recall an earlier upload of this one because it fucked up after the... at a certain point when I was showing this tape up against the wall. Anyway, this is the R-rated cut. I'm presuming an NC-17 version was released. And printing on it was August 28th, 1994. Next tape is an HBO original, another tape. This one is built under HBO Original Movies. This is The Late Shift, Letterman, Leno, and the Battle Over the Tonight Show. 2 heads fighting for the late night crown. 1 head's got a roll. This is a film about the wars ensued when Jay Leno was announced as the host of Tonight Show, succeeding Johnny Carson, of course. Birthday is June 21st, 1996. And they have The Walking Dead, not the vampire show, the war film, from the producers of New Jack City and Jason's Lyric. It's about war, it's about pride, it's about time the story previously viewed. What the... That's a bad placement of the sticker, isn't it? That's not the right place to put the sticker on there. This is a tape from HBO Savoy Video. I have another of their tapes, which I'll show in just a bit. Label fell off. I've yet to take it back on. I should get around to that. Printing is June 26, 1995. Here's an HBO Savoy tape. This one is of Lightning Jack with Paul Hogan, Cuba Gooding Jr., Beverly D'Angelo. Comedy about two outlaws who just want to be wanted. This is a tape from, I think, 1995. But it's a much later printing of it because it's got the HBO Home Video, the white HBO Home Video logo on it. Manufacturing date was November 18th, 2000, and print date was December 2nd, 2000, so this is obviously much later printing. Then I have a couple of Reicher team of movies that were released on HBO on VHS. This is Three Wishes with Patrick Swayze, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, and Joseph Mazzello. This is a tape from 1996, I think. The film is from 1995, though. Print date is August 14th, 1997. Then I have, well, the other one I have up here is Zeus and Roxanne with Steve Guttenberg and Kathleen Quinlan. A friendship no one ever thought possible, an adventure no one will ever forget. It's a tape from 1998, I think. 1997. Yeah, 1997, I think. It's got an ink label on there. Print date is April 7th, 1997. This is a 97 tape. Next one is Miss Everett's Boys. A government lie, a woman's secret, a story that must be told. This came from Video Update in Glendale. And it also was tossed into a Video Update in Tucson, apparently. This is formerly the property of someone by the name of Phyllis Phillips. And this is a really long Video Update on label. Print date is July 15th, 1997. I have Chris Rock, Bigger and Blacker. The funniest man in America, according to Time magazine. This is, of course, the guy who punched, who got punched in the face by Will Smith, as you all know. Printing is December 28th, 1999. Here's introducing Dorothy Dandridge with Halle Berry. She was everything America wanted a movie star to be except white. This is a tape from 1999 HBO movie. This is a tape from 2000. This is actually a Canadian copy. Got that 14A rating on the back, and the label is this white thing that looks like this. Uses the same tape master as the American copy, which I was not expecting. Print date is October 17th, 2000. It's in invisible ink, and it has the CVC on the side. There's Sex and the City, the first 2 episodes. This is a very well-known HBO show. I think one of HBO's most well-known series. Episodes on here are the titular one and Wheels and Mortals. And the print date was May 9th, 2000. Then I have My Big Fat Greek Wedding with Nia Vardalos, John Corbett, Lenny Kazan, Michael Constantine, Andrea Martin, and Joey Fatone. This is a great film if you haven't seen it. Probably the highest grossing independent movie ever made, by a particular estimate. Purchased from Blockbuster on March 31st, 2003. Print date is January 8th, 2003. Here are my HBO DVDs. I'm gonna get those from the shelf. First one is Spawn, the sequel to one of two movies adapted from Todd McFarlane's comic book that year. This is the sequel to the animated one produced by HBO. There was also a live-action one produced by New Line. This one actually has a warning about adult content at the beginning, which is very interesting. And that's the first side, which has the movie on it. The other side is where they keep the extras, I think. Is it? Yep, that's the other side. It's double-sided disc. Then I have Jerry Seinfeld, I'm telling you for the last time, live on Broadway. This is a 1999 release of the stand-up special that Jerry Seinfeld did after his sitcom ended. Here's the jump stuff. Here's the best of the guy that was punched out by Will Smith's show. This is from 1999 again. Chapter stuff, and here is the disc itself. It's the HBO video DVD, rather. Here's a 61, a Billy Crystal film. Mickey Mantle and Roger Maurice. Why did America have a room in its heart for only one hero? This one has the sticker at the top with the title on it, and a rebate coupon for $15 redeemable for $15 off the first HBO bill. DVD of Hitters and Hitters or Hidden. It's a cross promotion with some company. Cue the music. And some other stuff in there. Here's the disc. Next one is Do You Believe in Miracles? The story of the 1980 U.S. hockey team. This is a team from 2001. DVD, rather. There's a rebate coupon for $15 off the first HBO bill. The chapter stuff, and there's the disc itself. And it says there, where were you? Okay, let's go ahead and show the next one, which is Jeff Foxworthy's Totally Committed. 2002 disc of a 1998 HBO show. HBO comedy special that he was in. There's the Ali G Show, the complete second season. Two discs including unseen and uncensored material in it. That dialect is pretty unreadable. That's a pretty unreadable dialect there. At least I tried. This is a 2005 release. Here's the two discs. And the list of the stuff that it has on there. And the added in there for The Sopranos, The Wire, Entourage, Sex and the City, 6B Under Freaking Enthusiasm, Carnage, Vale, Oz, and well, that's bad. And there's also extras promoted on there. I have the UK DVD of the first season, which was on Universal, and I showed that in the Universal collection video. The opening to the UK DVD of extras that I uploaded, by the way, is blocked here in the States. But that was of no concern to me because it's really directed to the UK audience. Next one is Consequence with Armand Assante, Ricky Schroeder, and Lola Gondini. Boy, how far Rick Schroeder has fallen since this DVD came out. He assumed his brother's identity, now he's fighting for his life. The Motion Picture Corporation of America film. This is a 2003 release, which has the chapter stops there and the disc itself. And finally, this is a terrible film, but I have it on DVD for whatever reason. This is Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead. No rules, no curfews, no nagging, no pulse. And no good, I might add. Has anyone found a picture of Jeff Craig? Has anyone really dug deep into Jeff Craig's soul and mind? To find a picture of him. I saw he's been everywhere over the years. And no one knows who the hell he is. Almost no one, anyway. There's an Allied Artist tape that I have. It was one of those companies that Warner bought out as part of the Lorimar purchase. And it just has the end label there. The Warriors with Errol Flynn, Joanne Drew, and Peter Finch. Allied Artist tapes are extremely hard to come across because the company was only around from 1978 to 79. The other titles that it released include Papillion, Man and Woman, Harold Robbins and Bessie, Billy Budd, Friendly Persuasion, Love in the Afternoon, Alice Sweet Alice, Last Summer, Man and Women King, Elvis Presley's Tickle Me, The Story of O, Chaplin's Art of Comedy, and a Charlie Chan double feature, among others. And it was very short-lived because it was taken over by Lorimar shortly afterward, and Lorimar had the video rights to CBS. Now, I have just 5 tapes on Lorimar proper. So here's Jane Fonda's New Workout. Is one of them. Is a tape from 1985. I might think about uploading this because it is one of the first fitness tapes to be closed captioned for hearing impaired. And is there anything on there? Well, there's a sticker there on the side, but I don't see anything as far as print dates or leaking air codes or anything. Here's Richard Simmons and the Silver Foxes, a fitness program for citizens featuring Jacqueline Stone, Sal Pacino, Harry Hoffman, Shirley Simmons, and Pauline Fawcett. Here's this tape from 1986. There's this thing here. Century Village in Pembroke, where liberty has no limits, apparently. And this thing in the back. There's the tape itself. And the printing on it was December 9th, 1986. Then the final cardboard slipcase HBO tape, Lorimar tape I have, rather, is My Beautiful Laundrette with Sahih Ferry, Jeffrey, Roshan Seth, Daniel Day-Lewis, Gordon Warnicki, and Shirley Ann Field. This is a 1985 Channel 4 film, 1986 tape. Property of Farmore Incorporated. And there is nothing else of note on it. Here are my cut boxes. One of them is Crimes of the Heart, which is rated PG-13. Parental Guidance, which is actually not what this is what it stands for. It stands for Prior and Strongly Cautioned, as it says on the back. This was actually purchased at one of my a Safeway. I have no idea if it was my local Safeway or it was some other Safeway, but apparently it was purchased from there on March 9th, 1989, and someone taped the receipt inside the cut box, which is really awesome. Go Wildcats! Indeed. And here's the coupon on the back for a free maximum $15 with coupon from the Tropics of Tucson. And on the back we have, what is this other thing? For something at $36.75 somewhere. I have no idea where. I have no idea what else is on, what that part of the receipt refers to on the back. Recorded on a TDT tape, and it was printed on March 2nd, 1987. I'll put that up here. And the last of them, Nobody's Fool. Everybody Loves Somebody Somehow. With Rosanna Arquette and Eric Roberts. This is an Island Pictures film. It's a tape from 1986. Actually opens from the back. And there's the top, which has the only things of note on the tape. Right together. Oh, this one. This was from Movies and More. And there is nothing else of note on the tape. Except for this Me in Germany stamp on the back. So use German tape stock. Before I go, I just want to show you this part of the catalog. This thing that I keep on the shelf. I ripped it out of a increasingly decaying November 21st, 1987 issue of TV Guide, the Philadelphia edition. This is an HBO home video. This is a Lorimar home video catalog. Let's see what it promotes. That I already have that Richard Simmons tape. I showed that there. Mr. Cherry Chase. And what's in there? Incorporating. They released a lot of different tapes. Comic Relief. Spring on the Night. American Anthem. Max Syndrome. Silverhawks. Incorporating How to Really Start Your Own Business. Beauty Basics. They were a huge company. They released a lot of different... Yeah, for some reason, a lot of Lorimar's tapes these days are very hard to find. Despite them being a very huge company that released a lot of different things. There's the back of it. Their tapes were carried at such places as Crazy Eddie's, Errol's, Future Video, Macy's, ShopRite Markets, Tower Video, Video Galaxy, Video Paradise, and West Coast Video. Alright, that will be it for the part 1 of my Warner Brothers related VHS collection. I'll see you in the next video.